Now, if we don't reach the tower on time, we will be killed.
He said you'll be shot if you're not in the gates of Ansdirth in 2 days.
Okay.
This doesn't necessarily mean death. Like, it could be a shot to the foot.
A shot to the heart, and who would be to blame?
Shot to the foot, but that's okay.
There we go.
I've got a wheelchair anyway. Please tell me we're not streaming.
Oh no, it was up.
No.
Technical difficulties in Dragons Returns. Yeah, this is what happens whenever things break down. It's a horrible, horrible, tortured existence for all of us.
I'm
yes.
Now I feel terrible.
All right, so when we last lost you, wonderful internet people, and we do apologize for that. Rockchild, you were heading towards the the royal stables. All right, that is outside the city. Yeah, are you certain you wish to do that? All right, so you exit the city. No real checks there. They're more concerned about what's coming in than what's going out. And I assume that you exit by the same gate through which you entered, because that's the one that has the royal stables out by it. I believe that is the Chancellor's Gate. No, you do not. Yeah.
I just wonder if they're gonna check passports when you leave. Rock the child.
That's getting checked, and you leave in the city. And the yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like in a country, they check when you leave and they check when you come in.
I'm just terrified.
Yeah. But but basically, when you go into Vatican City, Vatican security really only stops you on the way in. Yeah, it's kind of that. It's a little bit of that type of logic. All right, so yeah, roast right there outside the gate. You go in. Yildos is in there. Yep, he's just in the stable, chilling. Only horse.
Oh, baby.
No, but he's heads bobbing. Owner of a lonely horse. Much better than the owner of a broken horse.
You feel horrible, Colum.
God damn it.
I'm just like fancy Palpatine. Of course, I make you feel bad. Roll animal handling. Interact with the horse.
Oh no.
Just for the hell of it.
He's so getting kicked.
So getting bit. Oh my
god! That one. Where's Dieldos's stat block?
It's towards the top.
There it is. Dieldos. Yeah, but he's halfway down the.
All right, his strength is 18.
All right, so Gwen, just for you, because this is Robin's horse, I'm gonna roll for this for the pretty pink.
Dude, come on, give me the teal.
I'm keeping the teal. That is gonna be a 16 to bite.
To bite, yikes!
To bite Rockchild on his sleeveless sleeve arms. Rockchild will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage from the force of the teeth. They just sort of crush down.
No,
You
my
draw a
God.
blade on the
Fucking
horse.
kill my horse. You piece of shit, I will fight
One
you.
arm is in its mouth, so you just got the knife in the other hand.
You say with a knife out?
You brought the knife out to de-escalate the situation?
What are you, the U.S. police system?
Speaking of, drawn by the commotion behind you now is the stable hand Aster Orel, who just looks at you and goes, "Are you seriously mugging your own horse?" I can see why. This is like the most assertive he's been. Yeah.
What the fuck?
That is
That's
a
what
lie.
okay.
Yeah, it's like the horse. What do you mean there are no horses in Faerun? Faerun. You're just freaking weird, man.
I'm not a horse girl, so I keep trying to murder him.
You're just. How fortuitous for me. Sure you do. You murdered a priest. Everyone's talking about it. You weren't that nice to me last time you were in here either. I don't care. You can probably take the horse and go. Amara is the princess. Why?
That's a good question.
I don't understand what any of that means. No, what is a grippy sock? The Tower of Turf.
No.
Yeah, no.
I beg of ye, please help us, assist us. I will roll for persuasion if you dare.
I'm just gonna check one little thing here. No, you're not gonna need to roll for persuasion. Because he's going to he's gonna walk up to you and goes. He's gonna go. Well, just so happens that you're quite the catch
Oh.
around here. So, what are you really hanging around this place for?
Look, how honest do you want me to be? Because I will be entirely forthright, but I need you to trust me when I tell you.
Trust's a hard thing to come by, man.
You're asking a lot of me as to why I'm sticking around in a place where I am clearly wanted and clearly people are talking about me. Why would I put myself at additional risk if not for a great necessity?
You're a murderous sociopath who killed a priest in cold blood. Rumor has it you burned him alive and tore out his innards.
Again, I will tell you the truth as to what happened, but you will not believe me unless you trust me.
And I'm not gonna trust you just out of the gate. You're an asshole who, like, half strong-armed your way into...
Can I
You know,
please roll for persuasion
business.
for him to give me even an inkling of trust so I can tell him what happened?
He's asking you what happened. You're saying, do you trust me? And he's going, no.
Well, he's
Tell me
not
what
going to believe me
happened.
then.
That's on you. You gotta tell. You want to roll something? You gotta tell him something.
My friends and I were investigating mysterious circumstances in the Kalchuk forest, and we encountered the Blackening.
He said the ding!
Yeah, I was expecting something more thunderous and, like, grand, and it impacted me in ways that I'm not quite sure yet. And the priest was trying to assist me. I'm not trying to become a victim of this wretched curse. And I will, like, specifically say that knowing that Don John is somewhere inside of me, so I hope he's able to tell, like, I'm genuine, like, I am trying to rid myself of this.
Are you really, though? Because 2 sessions previously, aka yesterday, you dug into yourself, found the Blackening, and embraced it like a lover.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure what would happen, and now I'm scared, so I want to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm frightened.
I mean, you are allowed to revoke consent when with a lover, so I think he should be allowed to switch.
It was one of those things, like, I was enamored by looking at the memory crystal and seeing how much power he wielded, but then we also saw them.
I will let you roll persuasion to see just how this goes. We'll let the dice decide.
Oh dear God. Oh.
It's your best skill, but the dice have not loved you over much.
And I'm not able to use bardic inspiration on myself, am I?
That is correct. Bardic inspiration helps others, not you.
Okay. Persuasion, please believe me. The fate of the world depends on it.
Oh my god! That is a baller ass roll.
Please believe me, I wouldn't be here if not for great danger.
He is horrified, to put it mildly. This is someone, you gather, that has lived through the existence of the Blackening. You know, the whole journey here, all that stuff, like, actually part of this damn society that knows it and fears it. So he's completely horrified that you admitted to being in league with the devil. Literally.
He doesn't know I embraced it. He just knows I'm trying to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've been just working. Good. Kind of sighs for a second. Just goes, I'm gonna have to do this on principle. You understand? But No hard feelings.
Ooh.
And he's gonna punch you in the face. He's gonna spend a key point to do it 2 more times.
Wow, that's just a little excessive.
This is a
Go to
monk?
sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Alright. First strike is a 25 to hit.
That hits. Fuck.
Second strike is a 24.
That hits.
And third strike is a 23.
Okay, so he just like straight up decks me 3 times in the face.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Alright. First strike does 5. Second strike does 8.
Okay.
Third strike does 6.
Ooh.
I love
Hey,
that
don't
he
forget
did
your
this on
thing.
Principle.
I
Don't
know,
forget-
Aaron. I know. That knocks me down,
Yep.
but I get up again.
He's like, just go to sleep. He's like, oh shit, just go to sleep, man.
Come on, one more time, one more.
Yeah, he's gonna roll to hit you. He's gonna roll to hit you another time.
Oh, come on, why?
That is going to be a 14.
That's my armor class. That's my AC.
Oh, so he just hits you.
Ugh.
5 points.
All right, then I'm down.
We're gonna get to where Rockchild wakes up in a minute.
Oh, good God.
I want you to know that I had to sit there and be conscious as this kid just keeps punching me in the face.
You gotta love the monk. Astorel, 19 points, 1 round. So, as we come back, we're gonna jump back to the 3 of you who are walking. Torin, you wanted to roll to see how far it was. It was, yeah.
My total roll was a 14. So
14.
um
So, you know
yeah.
it's gonna be so you know it's gonna be close getting to the gates of Ansderth in just 2 days. You're probably going to want to run, not walk some of the way. The gap right now for you would probably be about an hour or 2 behind. Not so much that like you're going to like need to march through the night, but like you're gonna want to jog the path, not walk it.
quick question. Could
Yeah.
we walk all night? Like take a full 24 hours or so, get exhausted?
Yes, you can walk all night. You will take a point of exhaustion at dawn.
Yep.
And if you do that again, you can just you can take a second point.
Yeah.
However, if you walk all through the night, that's another 8 hours. So if you were to walk the full 20, yeah. So that would put you would have to walk about half a day after that if you were to walk through the night, I think, because it's 2 days to get there. So if you were to walk through the first night, that would take 8 hours off of the 2 days to get there, so to speak. So it'd be 1 2/3.
We'll run. I don't know.
Time math is hard. I'm like adding and subtracting at the same time to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just like walk and take exhaustion. We're just gonna get there.
Yeah. So you're gonna go through the night.
Yes.
Cool.
Also, I'm going to make sure that Gareth and I will take turns holding the child so they can get some rest.
Great. Who's holding their stuff?
We'll
Probably.
like if it's like a
Can
bag.
I hold my own stuff?
If you that's yeah, are you holding your own stuff?
Yeah, I'm holding my own stuff.
Or did like it's like all right, so it's pretty Robin's pretty heavy up there. Robin, after about 8 or so hours, 8, 9, 10 hours of walking as you do, the weight in your
I can
pack-
pull my own weight here for a little bit,
the weight in your pack now that you're calm again, you've been walking.
Mhm.
You notice just from the sheer amount of time it's been here, the shifting of the weight, something's off. in a bit of an important way.
Robin notices this?
Robin notices something's off in their pack. Like the weight has shifted. Pack feels heavier than it is supposed to, and it feels like the weight's not so much moving with the jostling of like being carried, but with something else.
So while I'm on Torin's shoulders, can I grab my pack and like look through it?
Roll me just roll me I'm gonna call it a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
To try to manipulate this object without like shoving it into Torin's eyes.
Oh, this is great because I have a -1 to sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Come on, dice gods.
Reasons why Robin should not try to be a rogue.
So, like, how hard is this DC?
What's the number?
7?
No.
Torin, your vision is suddenly obscured by bags and shit.
Gareth, you
It's
lead the
stunning.
way. I can see.
It's,
Sorry, just a minute. I'm investigating something.
That's
Child,
exciting.
what are you doing?
Something feels wrong. I think there's something extra in here.
Extra.
Read
Is
all
it my
about
teeth?
No,
Is it about the
no,
dragon
it's
teeth?
not your teeth.
God damn it.
So I'm gonna continue investigating. What
Sure.
do I find?
You open it up, like you push past the bedroll, a couple other things that have just been hastily shoved back in your pack with like no sense of care to them.
Yeah.
And after a moment or two of getting in Torin's eyes, just sort of shaking through it all, up pops Sturge.
I say with unease yet excitement.
Yeah. On his head is a rune. Well, you
Oh my God,
realize
I'm gonna
now
be
you have
so
not
excited. I'm
seen
gonna
in
start
like 10
tearing
hours.
up.
It's been a long 10 hours.
Yeah. I'm going to take one of my hands and I'm going to like cup Rune up and I'm gonna like be like, I missed you so much. And yeah.
Yeah, sure. Just come back, stethoscope. You gather what Rune intends to use the bat's echolocation for.
Yes.
This is
Sturge, you cannot have my animal familiar, okay? Also, what exactly are you doing in my pack?
well, things went very, very wrong, and now we are helping.
Well, thank you. How are you supposed to help? What should we do?
Well, yeah. Well, things were going the way they should. Everything, I heard it all from the case, and then they didn't, because because somebody decided that they were going to mess with the princess's father, and that doesn't really end well for anyone. Well, now it's gonna be a lot harder to get you out of the Tyward Earth. Yay! So we are here to help. Now we're going in with you, but not like with you. We're not doing any of that dangerous shit. We're just sort of coming along to retrieve you when the time is right.
Fair enough.
Also, it's dangerous out here, and I don't want to go alone.
It's dangerous
so
to
by
go alone.
we,
Take
you
this.
mean you and Rune? Or
We are helping.
Okay. I'm gonna put Rune like on my shoulder or like under my hair or something like that.
It's like you really don't. It's like it's like it's like you. It's like Rune just sort of looks at Sturge looks at Rune. Rune just looks at Sturge and is like, they don't get it, do they? it just kind of shrugs like, yeah, most people don't get it. Do you have any idea how vast the network of familiars is on any plane of existence? So many wizards.
Just 10. I would like to reiterate that. I'm only good with spells.
Yeah. So are most of the people with familiars. They are helpless idiots. And, well, we, the Cats of Holding, are also, shall we say, trans-dimensional constructs designed to serve magical beings. Like the familiars, although the familiars are, shall we say, spiritual, and are made to serve organic beings and magical beings. So, we talk to each other.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad your phone's room.
Yeah.
Pat's room.
And
associates,
Venz-
obviously, yes.
Yeah. And on Venzor, Everness is the single largest hub for all of it. So, we are helping.
Well, thank you very much.
We are sending the word out, back, and we are helping you.
Okay. Everyone hears this. I don't have to relay this to anyone, do
You
I?
don't have to realize, he's just in your pack, in front of Torin, just talking this semi-nonsense about how he's helping you.
Okay, well, you want to stay in the pack, I assume? You can just get back in there then.
Yeah, this is fine. Pack is nice.
Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of shove everything back.
Your clothes into the cat.
Damn it. Sturge, while you're in there, could you not take a bunch of my stuff? Is there any way you can, like, shut off your portal?
No.
Sturge?
Not at all.
Sturge, this would be the exact opposite of helping if you
Wait.
are just taking my stuff in my
Surprisingly, your pack keeps getting lighter now.
Hey, Sturge, do you have the teeth?
I can get you teeth. How many teeth do we need?
I need at least 2, and they have to come from Cyrax.
Not even dental. He's just got electrical pliers.
I just like it. I just imagine Sturge just like his head popping out of the bag, just going, "How many you need?"
We can get teeth.
I love that. I can get you teeth. Not the teeth you want, but I can get you teeth.
Listen, it needs to be
Some of them
Cyrax's
may
teeth.
even- Some of them
How much
may
gold
even
do you
be
need?
your own.
Listen, I earned those teeth by killing him again.
Everyone in the party wakes up with Novocaine jaw. I got teeth. Yeah. All right, we're gonna cut back to Rockchild now because we're doing the split the party. Rockchild, it's a few hours. You begin to come to. Roll me a perception check. You had your long rest before you went to the stable. No, you're at like 1 HP. You're like coming back at 1. 5. It's dark in here. So you are aware of a few things just by the fact that you are conscious. The ground under you is stone. It is cold. You are lying in a pile of your own drool. It's very dark. You're not really restrained. But you do feel the heavy bracelets on your wrists that seems to be similar to what you saw get placed on the fellow knaves during their trial, which were removed at the end of the trial after you guys got kicked out the gate, got your stuff back. And the marble has made it just painful in your face. It has not helped the punching bruises.
Oof.
Yeah, but it's also hard. You've been like, Well, you can try and do something. You can try and look around. You can't really see a door or anything with a 5 perception. Like, it's too dark. Sure, roll an investigation check to kind of crawl around and go looking. 6. You find an empty hamper. Like, you just sort of, and just, like a wicker basket falls over. Just crawling around.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Did Rothschild suddenly get roped into a secret society that actually knows about the blackening? Oh my god, are we gonna help?
There's like a one of those like paper changing screens in front of you, and they're just waiting for him to like get up and pull back there, but he can't do it.
Is this Rothschild joining the Order of Phoenix? I love a good secret society.
So after several moments of flailing around aimlessly in the dark, you don't really get anywhere. You don't find a wall, anything. You're just kind of like trying. You're like, wow, Aster Orel can punch. Mm-hmm. How loudly do you do this? All right. Well, that's a 5 on the dice, so no matter what, there's no response. that's a 5. All right. All right. Does it? Do it here? Nope. You're just in the dark. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. You can take another minute to like guide yourself, try and like listen or search, like try and reorientate yourself if you want to do another check of either of those. I'm just having fun letting you flounder around, see if you can find new ways to do things.
Jesus
That
Christ.
The next hamper's full. Heavy cloth rains down on you, and barding falls on you. Chain and leather. You are buried under what is in a truly impressive amount of barding. At this, you hear a chair scoot against like the wooden chair on stone floor, and footsteps approach.
Hey
You are
guys.
buried under like 200 pounds of barding.
Column, there's no audio coming from Justin.
Oh, my bad.
And Zoom is light and green, but it just doesn't have any audio.
All right.
Well, I should be good now. Yeah, sorry.
All right. Do you think the recording hears us?
Hopefully.
Recording, hear us.
I think I just had my microphone muted on my end. My bad.
Yeah, that's it. So you found her around. You
Alright,
just
it's
buried
fixed.
under the barding, like several hundred pounds. The chair scoots back. You try and do anything buried under the barding.
Just hide, maybe, until I can see who
Roll
it
a
is.
stealth check to try and bury yourself further under the barding.
Get a 2, get a 2, get a 2.
Stealth.
Yep.
22.
There's a lot of clothes. It's dark. You hear "ee," and sort of the what is it? It's the French door where like it bends and folds to the side.
Okay.
Oh, like a one of
The
those
accordion
privacy
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the accordion, where it just does that.
Yeah.
So that happens, shedding some light in the late afternoon sun that it is now. Over the sheer mess of elegant robes, clothes, and what in the light is now very clearly dragon armor. They look around. Don't appear to see you. Sigh and go, son of a bitch. At which point another, much more familiar voice goes, really? Language, darling. Rockchild, please roll history to recall who these voices belong to.
Yes!
Nat 20. The first voice you heard before, yelling at Astor Orel in the royal stables. It is that of Amara, the dragon princess. The second voice is that of Colleen, the cat of holding.
Nani?
At which point you hear the figure like partially turn, just that half step, and very emotionally say, "Do not today." It's clear that Amara is very upset.
That it's perceived that I escaped, or that I'm trying to reach her.
You don't know. She seems very much emotionally distraught at the moment.
You know what? Since I can
Might have something to do with her father's remains being desecrated. Who knows?
All right, then.
Listen, it wasn't entirely my fault.
Yes, it was. It was entirely your fault that you looted him, and you got the child to loot him as well.
We also broke his bones anyway.
Anyways, can I emerge from the pile
I literally
of clothing?
exploded the head.
I want to do so in a very
Sure.
nonchalant, but like, oops, this thing fell over on me in the dark, and
Please roll athletics to bench press the 200 pounds of armor on you.
14. Can I
14.
shrug it off?
Like his head just pops out.
Yeah.
Like a nerd, like a nerd at a gym. Just very slow, very feeble, just shaking. What? Push up. As you just she just turns back and just reaches over with one hand, grabs the barding, flings it off you, and tosses into court. With the next hand, reaches through her clothes and pulls you to your feet.
Oh, can I take a moment after that? Damn.
Sure. You see before you, for the first time, Amara, the dragon princess.
Oh man.
You see a young human woman. Her hair is pure silver, like not just white or silvery, like it looks like you could mint a silver coin out of it.
Ooh.
Pulled back in a bun. It's a much more adult and older hairstyle than like what you would expect on was essentially a woman who appears to be about 20. Silver and blue, classic medieval dress, and just cold, steely, reptilian eyes. Behind you, as you can see now, is a room. There are carpets and rugs, a elegant gold and silver leaf like master bedposts. There's a desk with some crystal balls on it, next to which sits a familiar calico cat.
Oh, hi, Colleen.
And stacked up on the floor, wall to wall on one end, are just scrolls and books and bookshelves.
Whoa. That's like the library I accidentally knocked over.
You are hauled out of her closet and put on the ground.
Yeah, Rock's coming out of the closet.
Look, if
Congratulations.
it's by being dragged out by an Amazonian woman, I will come out of that closet.
Yeah, can I
any
trade
day.
places real quick?
Yeah.
Rock
is living the bard's dream.
Her body is deceptively frail looking.
Yeah, but
Like,
if she got the strength to pick me up,
Yeah, like I'm talking like, this woman has the body type of Queen Elizabeth, but the strength of Hulk Hogan.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. That's what I gotta say.
The first
to that.
Queen Elizabeth, not the new one.
Oh.
Well, can you really call her new anymore?
Anyways, can I speak with her? Or does she talk to me as she throws me to the fucking
Would you like
ground?
to speak to her? Or is she just hauling you out of the closet right now?
Yeah, well, if she throws me to the ground, then can I like kneel before her and say, "My liege"?
She like has you like hauled on your feet, kind of like lift you out.
Then I will bend over and go, "My liege, like it is a great honor to speak with you."
A
Bullshit.
bonnet falls off off the back of your neck.
I apologize about the laundry situation as I like rid myself of loose articles of clothing.
He kind of looks at you like you kind of look around like Colleen, who has been seemed very bashful when you first was like really like intent on you right now. There is a moment of quiet as Mark doesn't appear to know what to do with this situation.
I hope that Aster may have relayed some information, or did he just drop me off here without any prior warning?
Speaking of the boy, did you two really just shove him in my closet? She turns back to Colleen and is like, "We put handcuffs on him, I think."
As I look down to my new
What happened so
bracelets.
fast? Yeah, you are wearing the bracelets, glowy rune bracelets. And she says, "Whatever, just get up, just get up." He's and she just wilts into her chair by the desk, the one she presumably exited to fetch you out of the closet after you started floundering around in her clothes.
It was dark, and I got hit in the head. I'm pretty sure I'm concussed.
That's not the only thing you are.
Well,
Colleen's like, "No, he's about the same."
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Yes, you do.
Anyways, I'll continue. Like, did Aster relay the information as to why I wanted to speak with her?
They're like, "Yeah, he told us what you said. Hasn't told me why I shouldn't freeze him in ice right now." And she kind of looks at Colleen. Colleen just sort of does the cat equivalent of a shrug.
Look, I understand that the situation's not the best. However, there's a few things that I need your assistance with, and I'm afraid it's quite dire. My friends and I are in, and everyone's in great danger. And I'll pause for a minute, and like, you could see that Rockchild's getting like actually worked up, like all the facade kind of fades away, and he's like genuinely breaking down into tears. He's like, my friends just got sent to the Black Chain, and there's the blackening that is spreading through the forest. We saw it in the Kalchek forest. The priest tried to help me, and he's dead. Everyone's heard about that, apparently.
Oh my god, we're getting Rockchild character development. He's gonna die next, isn't he?
Yeah, no.
Well, he has been consumed by like a true dichotomy of yin and yang.
But like, I'll plead with her, like, the reason I need my friends back from the Black Chain and for her to revoke her sentencing of them is purely based on the fact that we are investigating the blackening and we are trying to figure out how to solve this issue. Otherwise, we're all screwed. Like, it's clearly spreading, and Venzor isn't safe. Like, if I die for this cause, that's okay. I will be yet another martyr for this cause. But do you want to sentence an entire, like, population of people to death?
Like, Amara's just being like completely like steely-eyed track. I just thought the longer I take, the more you spill your guts.
Damn
But,
it, you
they are going
beautiful
to-
stoic dragon goddess.
I'm gonna they're gonna speak now. They are gonna respond. So Mara just kind of just looks at Colleen, and Colleen just looks and goes, "You meddled in something that wasn't yours to meddle in, and well, this is meddling." Mara's gonna respond with just like the most bitter glare you've ever seen come off of a human face. It's downright vicious. And Colleen's just gonna take it in stride and go, "For once, it's true. For once, that's actually true."
Do I know what they're referencing in meddling? Like, we shouldn't have fucked with the blackening, or we shouldn't be taking on these quests?
Colleen is telling Amara that she meddled with your sentencing, and this is the consequences of that.
Oh, okay. Colleen
And
meddled.
Amara did not like that, and at like a almost disproportionate level to what was stated, like didn't like it. And
Like, she felt it was too harsh or not harsh enough.
like, for what Colleen is saying to Amara is being unusually hostile.
Oh.
You desecrate one person's father's corpse and they don't get over it. Come on.
And she's like, maybe these knaves should have thought of that before they did what they did to my father.
I apologize on their behalf for that. We did not understand that it was your father's grave to begin with. Secondly, my friends, the two of them who looted the corpse, they are not of this world. They are of the Fae, where normal rules and social practices are not bestowed upon them as they are for us. Clearly, we are raised in
Do
ways...
not lecture me on the Feywilds.
I basically just try to say, like, they're of the Fae and, like, they are just stupid. And look.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, ignorance does never won any courts.
All right, let me say this then. Grant us penance, not forgiveness. I look for penance for this issue, and what I will do is leave us to figure out the blackening problem. Leave us to try and solve it. There are two possible outcomes for you, both of which are positive. Either we figure out the problem and everyone is saved and you can take the glory, or we become yet another casualty of it. Either way, we are no longer your problem.
I think that's how our solution is everything. We will, you pay us $100 and we'll fuck off.
Yeah, it's the I get paid not to sing strategy.
Yeah. Hey, it worked for Christmas carolers in the 1600s.
Look, I'm basically just trying to say, like, hey, please spare us and my friends, and we'll try and figure out what the hell's going on, because we have no idea, and apparently everyone freaks the fuck out and doesn't, like... Now, would they know who Don John is?
She should.
Possibly. You know what? I'm gonna have you roll me, as you're in this room, roll me a perception check just to use your eyes.
Okay. 3.
Womp.
Womp.
Jesus Christ, you are blind.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like, I told you, I'm breaking down. Like, I'm having a mental breakdown here. Like, I'm opening my soul.
You're having a breakdown for like the most indifferent audience of the year.
I know, and like, I'm trying to convey how serious this is, and like how much we are trying to help, and like, I just don't want my friends to die. Like, my family died 1,000 years ago, and like everything I know and love is gone. This is the only family I have.
Oh, that's so sweet. Amara is just... She just sighs and just... Whatever. Go seek your victory. You will not venture beneath the archives again. The Hall of the Hydra is sealed. The Hydra is dead. Father is dead. They were all fools to think they could do what you propose now.
Can I do a quick insight check to see if bringing up Don John's name would frighten her or like excite her?
Sure, roll an insight check. In the name of God, get out of the single digits.
How's a 15?
15. All right, insight check here. She would be you gather if you brought up Don John, you gather this was probably someone she knew personally. You also gather that there is a very strong mix of almost bitterness or regret when she says that when she talks about them being fools and dying. Like there's a sense of almost almost the worst part is I didn't die with them kinda.
Is I can't help them, yeah.
This part, granted, she was probably a child at the time.
Ooh, maybe she was supposed to be the other magic user since Don John wasn't going to be there.
Don John was there.
Oh no, for the magic ritual.
You don't know.
I don't know. I was on speculation.
As I'm sitting there, and as she says that, I'll say, we've also come across some remnants of a powerful mage who I believe you might have known.
Do you attempt to invoke Don John?
I will say his name, but I don't necessarily want to invoke him right then and there. Does he try to take control, though, is the question.
So you say Don John. She looks at you and goes... She looks at you and goes, what of it? Been dead. Like all of them. Never come back.
What if I told you he may only be dead in the physical form?
I would tell you to speak plainly. Make a charisma save.
A charisma save?
Yep.
Okay.
Don John is charisma, and the blackening is wisdom.
How's a 10?
10 fails.
Okay, so does he take over?
So as you are talking, he does take over. However, it's not like how you've seen it with Torin.
Oh no, John's been corrupted by the blackening!
Your eyes flicker blue, sort of like a flashlight going, like doing Morse code. The whites of your eyes, the pupil, all of it is like pitch, inky, swirling black.
Oh no.
And the blue irises flicker in and out before catching and stabilizing. Hey there, Kip. And like your body just kind of convulses, like Ultron when he's in the broken suit.
Ooh.
No strings on me.
Yeah.
Wish I could say it was good to see you now. And it just starts like almost choking. She just sort of looks at him and says, "What happened? What is this? I'm in here now. You're so big. You're so grown." He kind of almost reaches out to touch her, and then rakes his hand back. Your hand, this is incredibly painful for you, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
Like it didn't seem painful for Torm, but this is like burning needles inside your skull.
Well, it's also the blackening conflicting with Don John, so it's kind of a fun little mix.
Probably.
I'm making like a kitty cocktail of just death.
Yep.
Justin, you have probably single-handedly derailed the entire concept of separating Don John and the blackening just by having both inside you.
The darkness is bound to us now. It has bonded with this creature like before.
Can I try to take over now? Like, can I try and reassist?
Yeah, sure. Roll me another charisma save to try and fight back. Be careful.
23.
It is not safe for you. And your head wrenches back and you come back in. There's just silence, but it is now complete and utter horror from both Colleen and Amara.
You see why it's of utmost importance we fix this, and I cleanse this curse.
They both kind of look at each other, then look at you, and Amara begins to Godzilla. Boom, 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 boom. What do you do?
I will try to hide. Well, not like hide, but like protect myself. Put myself between her. Like, please don't. Like, I pose you no harm. I promise. I mean no harm. I want to fix this. I want to be better. I just want to go back to my elephant.
As you make your plea, make a dex save.
'Cause I'm in too deep, and I'm trying to keep up.
All right. I gotta check one thing against that, as as shit goes to hell. Where is the stat block? Where is the stat block?
Come on, please help me save Rock. This is a plea from a dying man.
All right. Icy cold.
Technically, it's conflicting with the plea of another dying man.
He was
Icy
already
cold
dead.
blasts
he's
across
dying
the
again.
room. You feel the temperature drop and you dive. The air around you is flash freezing. And Colleen tumbles into you, having leapt off the desk.
Oh no.
You feel frostbitten cold start to seep into your skin. And Robin,
Yeah.
perched atop Torin or Gareth, you have the best view of this. As apparating out of the sky, about 20 feet up, is a very cold-looking rock child. No, please! He falls into the sky.
Shit.
It's not high enough for you to take damage,
Oh, thank God.
but Colleen
I was
does
about to
ride
say,
you
what
down
spells do I have that can help him?
as she tuck and rolls with you and just gets up. Well, that went the worst way possible.
What
So
the?
cold. So very cold.
Oh, look, it's my lawyer.
I still can't believe
What
he was
did
a
you
lawyer.
do now?
I tried everything I could.
What'd you do? Blackmail the princess?
Worse. I told her the truth.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she is unfit to rule that bad dragon.
Okay,
Colleen is
so
gonna look at
I'm
you.
going to have produce flame, and
Yeah.
I'm going to hand Rockchild the flame so that he can warm up a little bit instead of throwing it out, because I can hold the flame in my hand. I feel like I can just hand it off.
I mean,
Right?
damn. I didn't think she'd be that much of an ice cold bitch, but damn.
I will allow it.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
I'm
Since
just,
it is a cantrip, so
yeah, I'm just checking something.
You could also take your
Uh,
tankard and use that as an alcohol-based lamp because it's
So-
auto-replenishing.
I'm not making a lamp. I'm giving you a fire to hold because you're cold.
Oh, I know.
So-
I'm talking about that's another way you could create mobile flame though.
So good news and bad news. Number one, good news. Produce flame doesn't say anything about the fire not producing heat, so you get heat.
Yeah.
Bad news. That if you were to ignite a produce flame inside the tankard of arson, as it is so lovingly known,
I
it
am
would
not
become-
doing that.
it would become a tankard of inferno, as the fire would permanently ignite and permanently have a fuel source.
Okay. I was hoping that there'd be a way to constrict it and it would just go back to being
Ooh.
alcohol.
Which
No,
means you just-
it'd be like a really big bomb.
Yo, if we ever need to
You'd just be
set
pouring the
fire to a
river of
city-
We
fire
are not
directly at it.
Hiroshimaing
You
something,
can
okay?
napalm places.
Hold on.
All right,
Hold
No,
on
you
a
just
second.
splash people with it. Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Gwen, you have napalm in your pocket.
I have the ingredients for napalm in my pocket.
Why do I hear pro IRA music in the background?
what we need to do is hook this
Most of
up
us are
to
Irish.
a dog, and just have the dog wrapped at 10 feet of rope, wrapped to a dog, and then send the dog to run through a city, and that's it. That
No.
city's gone.
We capture all the birds that make nests in the city.
Oh
that
no!
hunt outside in the forest. Par their feathers, ignite them, and release them all at once and burn the city down.
Okay,
Yes.
Saint
Okay.
Olga.
I
That
am
was
just
Belisarius.
trying to help Rockchild
Okay,
like
let's just say
not
that the
die
heat
of
warms me up.
frostbite.
Yes, you're doing a kind thing.
You're doing a kind thing. We're
back-
planning domestic terrorism.
Back. No, do not say those words.
Yes.
Back to Torrent's statement. about her being unfit to rule,
Psychic damage.
Colleen is going to zero in on you. And she has had a day. So she's looking borderline feral.
Robin is going to lean down to Torin and be like, I don't necessarily think she did anything like wrong in an objective way. He is cursed with the blackening. If he told her the truth, it makes sense that she tried to kill him. Now, I'm not saying that that's good for you, Rothschild. Glad
Can I
you're
interrupt and
alive.
just go, she's actually more pissed at him for the teeth thing, and I'll point at Gareth.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
You people
let's
have
just
a
put
unique way of making
Understandable.
Anna. This is ridiculous. Do you understand what is happening? You know that the blackening is here. You have evidence that it is here. You have the fucking talking jar who tells people that it is here. And what do? You do nothing. You run and you hide. You are going to kill, and you are not going to stop the thing. This whole thing is built on lies and injustice and sitting on us. We are sitting on us and doing nothing.
I just imagine like Robin is rocking with you as you're like very aggressively like pointing and moving, and Robin's just like
As he's doing,
like a bull ride.
while he's doing that, I want to have my lute in hand and create like the first heavy metal song of him ranting.
Actually, this would be punk. This would actually be punk metal.
Yeah, this is punk metal. Yeah, Pit of Acid.
Rothschild has uncovered a new form of music.
New genre unlocked.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like standing there, like, ooh.
Colleen's just gonna look at you. Are you done yet?
Look, Colleen saw what I saw, but the princess was not very pleased, and it seemed to me, and I'll look at Colleen a little bit, that the princess is well, she saw Don John in my eyes.
Oh, hold on. What?
Oh, right, I forgot to mention that. Don John jumped in, but you know how I have the issue with the blackening?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of creating this nice little cocktail in there. But it's okay. I gained control back. We're fine.
How many personalities have you developed now?
At least 6, but we're not going to talk about that.
And you're really mad that she wanted to turn this into a popsicle.
Listen,
What?
I'm not saying I agree.
Tell me that's
Don't
not
think we should be
also-
mad at her.
I'm not mad at her. I will call it even for the teeth.
They weren't yours to begin with!
I killed the dragon. I get the teeth.
I have never
Gareth,
been
I
so
think you
confused
just
on who
need
to
to
side
move
with.
past this one, kill another dragon, not the daughter,
Oh.
and get those teeth.
Arlene, I thank you for bringing our friend here. You obviously saved him. However, there will come a time when people will be forced to choose. Forced to deal with the blackening, or forced to turn a blind eye with the government and the systems that are in place, that have wronged so many before and will continue to wrong others.
Good
This is
excuse.
just another. This is just another grain of sand
She just
in
looks at
this
you and goes,
desert.
the fact she just looks at you and goes, the fact that you think only nothing exists in a vacuum proves how unfit you are for this task.
Damn. There's more to us. There's more to the blackening.
I figured it was some sort of like as
You really think everything ends with the Hydra? Really?
I figured. I'm sorry. I was gonna say as Gareth, I was gonna be like, I figured this thing was actually alive. This thing isn't exactly it's an animal essentially.
Actually, it is an organism. I akined it to fungi. Yesterday, the day before, I don't know. It's been a blur of everything that happened. You know, before we got attacked by the dead king skeleton. But it is very instinctual, even though it is alive.
All right, Colleen. We are unfit. And
So we're all
I
you got.
My punishment, I guess, for being unfit is to go to the fucking necromancy tower and let
No,
them
that was
poke
for calling
around
my
at me.
daughter a whore.
What?
What the fuck?
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Can I just be like the MTV guys in the background behind Colleen going, damn!
A hell
I'm
of
so
a
shocked. Robin is
bombshell.
gonna be shocked into like silence, just being
Wait,
like, "What?"
Cyrax was your... And I'll point to her. You and Cyrax?
No, you idiots. Adoption is a wonderful thing. And she's going to climb up to where Robin is and sort of pull Sturge out of the bag. Enough hiding in there. I already met my son. Yeah.
Wait, does
she's
that
gonna,
make-
she's gonna hop in. I was like, I
Does that
like to
mean
take in
she-
orphans and things. That's what
Well,
I do.
as an orphan myself, I think that's very admirable.
She's
And
gonna nuzzle up
Can I
on
put
Sturge.
Sturge
Very
inside of
sweet.
Colleen?
Aren't we all orphans here?
Well, are you technically an orphan if your parents died and you're 80?
Mine
If they didn't die when you were a child, does it technically make you an orphan?
technically yes, I think, but it's less traumatizing, I guess.
no, because like when you turn 18, I think that like orphan generally means like child without parent.
A child whose parents are dead,
Yeah.
and then a child definition.
No, we don't need to define a child.
A
What
young
is
human
a
being
child?
below the age of puberty or below the eagle age of the majority.
Hey.
So I guess you stop being an orphan once you hit 18.
Yeah, because then you're just an adult who's living life now.
Yeah, I was orphaned at like 4.
Yeah, that's why they throw you on the street for your
Yep.
birthday.
But that was 1,000 years
I know,
ago.
happy Foster.
Well, I'm sorry for my choice of words. However, it is another life sentence I am going to have to deal with.
Oh,
So I
push
guess
rock.
freedom
We're
of
paying you to get into that
speech is-
tower anyway,
What?
Robin.
Well, it were because we didn't, actually get the sentence we wanted. I forgot to mention, I did make a deal with the mob lawyer person that, if we got exiled, we would do a job for them.
How you
Might have
do it?
concerned that, yeah?
How you
Yes.
doing making deals with the mob? Who lets a child
I will
negotiate
take-
with the mob?
I will take the child. Off.
He did.
I will take the child off. Turn the child around.
Sturgeon.
You mean to tell me we have been walking all day? I have been shitting my pants because I thought we were all going to die or be tortured. And you knew that we. I set the
That's
child
just-
down.
Look,
Okay. So
I'm just
Robin
gonna- I'm
is
just
just
gonna
gonna
catch-
like hang there and look at Tor and go, but you said we were all gonna be all right because we had you and Gareth.
Yeah,
And
I'm
look
gonna
at
pick
you
up the
with like
child.
little like sparkling eyes, being like, "Why are you mad
I'm picking up the child. How dare you yell at our child?
I am not yelling at the child. I am just saying that I am not.
Look,
I'm
I-
going to. I lay down.
I'll walk over to Torin and like guide him away, and like we'll go off
You're
to an
right on
area
me
where
now, child.
Torin, you can
He's
go lay
tired.
down, but as you lay down, I want to hand you the paper invoice for the lawyering.
Yeah. As that's happening, you hear Sturge go to Colleen. Is this what parenting is supposed to be like? Colleen goes, I have no idea. And just, nuzzles up on on her kid.
Brilliant. So Colleen and Sturge are on Robin, and Robin is now on Gareth.
And I said she got Sturge out of your pack, and like
she got Sturge out of my pack. Okay.
We are not making a knave's totem pole.
Oh, can I turn to Sturge and be like, Sturge, can you give me back the items that were in my bag?
Wet stuff.
God
no,
damn it,
don't
Sturge.
do this, Sturge. My bag is significantly lighter, and I would like it back, please.
And Colleen just sort of looks at him and goes, "Baby, what'd you take?" He just looks at Robin. Do you look in your pack?
Yes.
It's empty. He goes, "Everything?" He goes, "Oh, you're getting so much better."
I hand out my pack. Put it back, please.
Sure. As he's doing that, I'm gonna need a high-low from Robin, and Gareth, give me an even odds.
Ooh, I wanna go odds.
I'm gonna go low. No.
I'm so sorry. 27.
Hey!
Hey.
So congratulations. Robin,
Mm-hmm.
please mark down, but do not attempt to look up in any of the paperwork, because I don't know whether or not it's there. Please add to your inventory coin of Gwents.
Coin of, how do you spell that?
Hang on. So I'm writing down too. GWENSE.
Why is the coin named after me, Column?
Well,
so you can go back
as
from
a
whence
last
you
minute bit of
came.
lore before we part ways here with the YouTube audience and the Twitch audience and everybody in the internet world, as a last minute bit here. So it is named after you because this is a magical item invented by a powerful dark witch named Kaze Shinomori. This is a magic. I told you there was going to be Kaze references in here. This is one of them. So you had a 1 in 4 chance of accidentally getting a coin of Gwent's out of Sturge.
What does it do? I'm so excited.
You don't get to know until it happens.
I love it, though. I love it. When I heard you say it, I was like, that sounds like my name, but maybe I'm just being, like, dyslexic again.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
It's necromancy. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a powerful necrotic witch. Where do I have all of my
Wife
items?
of a most amazing god.
You mean my husband?
No, I mean my husband,
My fellow
bitch.
god? My life partner? You are out of the picture. We are immortal.
You don't know that. You don't know her life.
I'm just
All I'm
imagining
saying is I
Torrid
got
is
the
also
hubby.
just laying on the ground while all that happened.
Yeah.
With the invoice just laying there.
I'm just kind of like looking over at him, like.
Which
Did we
Torin,
fight-
that in very crude writing says 100 gold.
Is he Gareth is kind of like thinking to himself, like, is he dead?
Hey, you don't know. What if you're one of those lawyers that, like, you know, since you didn't win the case, you don't get paid?
Oh no, I'm not pro bono. That has to be agreed upon prior to trial.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Technically, you didn't agree on any form of payment before trial, so you didn't even tell him he was getting charged. So can you even charge him?
I
be
did
fair, you were
mention the
more of, like, a-
charge at. I did mention the charge when I was his lawyer. We joked about the pricing.
Okay.
Well,
But
Torrid
that's gonna be it
jokes.
for the game
You
for
did-
tonight because it is 10:50.
All right.
Yes.
We're at a
Oh
good
my
point